actually volunteer list.
Or volunteer, can I say something too? Volunteer substitutes.
I'll move.
Thank you.
Second, Brad.
Any questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion is carried. Can I have a motion to approve the program presented by CSC for volunteers? So,
Second.
Chris, thank you. Questions or comments? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion is carried. Can I have a motion to rescind the appointment of Ricky Matasic as a 2013-14 cheerleading advisor and to appoint Jennifer Rotani to the extracurricular position of varsity Navy cheerleading advisor for the 2013-14 school year at a salary of $1,560. Lynn? Tom? Questions or comments? Everybody understand what we're doing?
Need dates in there,
Just need to-
Excuse me?
years.
no dates in this. Do we have to, there already was a motion, are we rescinding that motion?
It's right there.
Yeah, okay.
It says, you
Rescinding,
have this?
yes, rescinding the old motion.
Rescinding Rachel's appointment and reappointing Jen Hotel.
Okay, that does have to be a date, okay?
Just the school year.
So school year, 2013 board.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion is carried. Is there any other business to come before the court tonight?
Actually, yes, Becky reminded me, we had a meeting today with King and King. They brought up some samples, some carpet samples, some color samples, and then we talked, I guess that we're 90 away from being approved at State Ed, which was obviously a lot more encouraging than what we thought. So there is a possibility that we could start bidding and doing things as early as this summer.
Okay.
So we'll be looking at that. They're going to send us a ad to place in the paper to start to look for clerk of the works or a manager, construction manager. At the meeting today, we discussed, obviously, we prefer clerk of the works for a couple of different reasons. Cost is a major one. Clerk of the works is an hourly amount, whereas the construction manager is about $200,000 to $300,000 for the project, is what we were told. I just saw Randy's face, I'm sorry. You're in the wrong business, Randy.
I'll apply if they're looking for.
And they said with a project this big, that's about what a construction manager would get. So
For clerk of works.
for clerk of the works, we've used that before in the past.
Do we do that person?
Excuse me, yeah, we would set up the interviews, all the applications would come to us,
Okay.
they would give our recommendation. We kind of talked about that some of the people that are on that committee would be the interview committee. Tom and Lynn have both been representatives. Tom recommended that maybe we should open it up to the board rather than just saying Tom and Lynn might be the representatives because of other people's experience. So that's something, once we get that far, we'll have to look at to see if we can't have everyone be on the committee.
Right.
But we will have to go through interviews. John Daniels, who hates to give anything up, would kind of, at one point was discussing he'd like to be the clerk of the works in a sense, but there's just no way he can do that with the job and the duties that he's doing every day.
With that said, though, is there a temporary solution to assist him in his daily duties that would be, because John would not be a bad clerk of works.
John would be an excellent clerk of the works for us and for the building and for the project itself. My concern is that the other parts of his day would just be overwhelming because, the biomass, there's nobody trained anywhere near with what he does to that daily, the things he's up doing. Because we discussed that at the meeting. But it certainly can be up for discussion. But I think we all agreed at the meeting John would be great, but he just can't do that.
We
You
could
have to give up something,
Right.
you know.
You have to give him help somewhere, give him something.
Give them an assistant or something until this is over with, you know.
I think you could have a community as well to get somebody trained to run the biomass, so when John declares something.
Right, that's true, Chris. That was, one of the benefits of
That's a
that.
good point.
Because at this point, he's the main biomass person.
Mhm.
That's not good to have just one person able to run.
I mean, because weekend people have learned things, you know, but again, John will tell you, and any of you guys who do mechanics, and, you know, when you go in, you can hear if there's a problem.
Mhm.
And other people don't have that sense that he has with it.
That's the succession plan.
So you've got the.
Oh, of course, it's his baby. I mean, that's exactly, you know, how that is seen. But it is something that we were discussing today of, you know, if they're here working and we're talking about during the school year, they might do a night shift. Some people might still be able to do a day shift, but it's going to be written in to have perhaps a couple different shifts going at a time. Some of the things will have to wait till the following summer because it just can't be done,
Mhm.
you know, the offices, all of those things. But some of the lighting could be done at night.
Mhm.
So we also said the clerk of the works is not going to be able to be here for 15 hours a day if there's 2 shifts running. So those are some things that we started to talk about as well.
Mhm.
Really nice.
Add in, as you go through the meeting, Tom,
They just said that they would review the clerk of the works, so they wouldn't send anybody else up here for, looking at them, that they didn't think could do the job and do a good job. So that was quite good.
Yeah, they said they'd give us their recommendation, but we are in charge of actually hiring them because they work for us. We
Mhm.
don't want someone who works for them.
No,
And they don't want someone who works for them.
Yeah, that's what it was.
So,
We've done that with the project manager, clerk.
well, we did that, the other firm that we worked with years ago, and the clerk of the work was their employee, and it didn't work well. Because they should be supporting our interests and stopping if things need to stop.
so they are helping us with the interview process and what, you know, if there is those questions asked, the specs for interview and then it's up to us to keep them there.
And we've had at least 2 people, I believe, that are fairly local that keep coming and saying, Bill, getting that project out yet? Getting that because they're interested in applying for clerk of the works.
That's one thing they did say was there's not a lot of work out there, so that could work in their favor as far as bidding.
Bidding was work pretty good, yeah. Problem is, when they want to do it, it's a busy time for most contractors. Most contractors look for winter work and summer work. But anyways,
Well, this would start as winter work.
but it's true, there's not a lot of foreground drawing on these days, so. And not a lot of school projects, you know. Make cans all done, aren't they? For their multi-year contract.
I believe so.
So we also, they brought up some new and revised costs and cuts and proposals and initial what was in the project. So our committee has to get back together again. We had sent them packing before to say, we need to relook at some of this. There's, some things are a lot more expensive than we said they were going to be. There's things here we don't need or want. So they kind of brought back some new pricing this time, but we're going to have to sit down again as a committee and go over it. Because again, there was some difference of opinion.
Well, we know the next meeting is to go all through it or something, so.
Okay. That's it.
Anything else,